I realized today that I had started having the bad habit of breathing through the mouth. After a little cold I had a few days ago, I totally forgot to shift to the nose again. And I noticed this morning. And because winter seems to be almost here, I think it's very important to remember some breathing basics. So let's start with nose breathing since I need it too. So why is it so important to breathe through the nose? Well, first, it warms the air before it reaches the lungs. The nasal passages are covered with tiny blood vessels that warm incoming air to the body temperature. This prevents cold air from irritating the respiratory system. The second thing, nose breathing also humidifies the air. Cold winter air is often dry, you have felt it, right? Which can irritate the throat and the lungs. And the nose adds moisture to the air, helping protect delicate respiratory tissue. Third, nose breathing filters out particles and pathogens. The nose acts as a natural filter, trapping dust, pollen, and pathogens in mucus and the tiny hair that we call cilia. This filtration reduces the risk of respiratory infections, which are more common in winter. Fourth, very important, when you breathe through the nose, you get proper oxygen exchange because nasal breathing promotes nitric oxide production, a molecule that improves blood flow and oxygen delivered to the cells. This is especially important in winter when we tend to go less outdoors, but the body still needs good oxygenation, so it's key to breathe through the nose. Fifth, nose breathing prevents dry mouth and sore throat. Mouth breathing bypasses the humidifying function of nasal passages, creating dryness in the mouth and throat. This dryness can make you more susceptible to infections and discomfort. 6. Nose breathing activates your relaxation parasympathetic nervous system. When you breathe through the mouth, you have more tendency to feel anxious and worried. If you are a woman, this will increase any mood change or insomnia related to your hormonal cycle. 7th, in children, breathing through the mouth is really harming. Attention deficit, emotional irritability, and even change of the jaw formation have been reported in children that breathe through the mouth. So check that, really important. As a leader, nose breathing will help you boost your cognitive functions, allowing you to think more clearly, make better decisions, and solve problems efficiently, even under pressure. That's really important. It will also help you remain calm during conflicts because you will manage stress effectively. How can you shift to nose breathing if you detect that you are mouth breathing right now like I was? What can you do? Well, first of all, awareness. Once you notice you're using your mouth to breathe, check if it's just because you have a cold or allergies or if it's a structural anatomy issue. In that case, you need to go to the doctor. It's very important that you breathe through the nose fluently most of the time. If it's just a bad habit, like I was doing, it can happen after you have a cold, for example, that you get used to breathing through the mouth. Well, you need to change that. You can use a tape like this one when you're working, sitting at your home office. So you block the mouth and you start breathing through the nose. And when you get used to it during the day, you can do it during the night. For me, 2 or 3 nights with this, I get used to breathing through the nose again. I hope this serves you well. See you soon and remember to mouth breathe.